And then we just pour it out, and then we dip it in chocolate, which is really good. All right, well, we are ready to pour this out. Now, first off, I am going to introduce ourselves. We're making 18 pounds of peanut brittle. And up here with me today, I have my cousin Sarah. My name's Jennifer, and yes, we are related. We can't help it. All right, now I have Bree up here helping me today. And we have Luke, Lawson, and Imke. Now, another way to test our candy to see if it's done is by what we call a string test. See those little strings flying around? We're actually going to gather those up, and you three are going to try this. And you're going to tell us if it is crunchy or not, okay? Here's one for you. One for you. Got it? And one for you. Now it should be nice and crunchy when you eat it. Go ahead and eat it. Is it crunchy? Okay, that means it's done. All right, so these are our scraps from our last batch because we don't like to waste anything around here. And we're going to add in, and this is where I need your all's help. I need 396 grains of salt. Okay, so you got to be fast counters. So all you got to do is tell me stop, whoa, just something to tell me to stop, okay? Here we go. Tell me when. Stop. Okay. Perfect. Now, I'm going to stir that in there. Now we're going to add in our baking soda. Now we're going to put in 2 squeezed handfuls of baking soda. That's what's going to change the color and texture of the brittle. Brings out the flavor of those peanuts. If you don't add that in there, it doesn't taste good. We tried it once and it's awful. Now we're going to give this a little whoop and puff here. Now, this is what it looks like with that baking soda. All right, Sarah, are we ready to pour this out?
Right.
All right, let's do this. Here we go. Now, here we go, 18 pounds of peanut brittle. Like for you all to encourage us by hollering, yum, yummy!
Yum, yummy!
And you all did a wonderful job, didn't they, Sarah?
I think they did great.
Should we give them something special?
Oh, we should. I got something.
All right, she loves handing out gifts. So let's see what this is going to be today.
All right, today I'm going to give everybody here free copper kettle scrubbing lessons! Woo! Don't see any volunteers.
Yeah, I don't see any volunteers either. Maybe later. All right, now, what I've done here is I've spread all this out, taken all the air off the top of it. Now what I'm going to do is going to fold this all back together. Now you're going to notice it's already trying to set up. Once we pour it out, it wants to set up. But what I'm going to do now is we're folding it back together. Basically, we're mixing all those hot spots back into those cooler spots, keep it all the same temperature. We call that tempering the candy. Now, how many of you make candy at home? Anybody? Oh, we got a few over there. And that's good. I can tell you we don't. We call that job security. Now, like I was telling you all earlier, we do make about 95% of the candy here, 100,000 pounds of candy, and we have a full production kitchen right below you all. That's how we're able to make so much.
And we make cookies at all house.
Oh, do you?
Awesome. All right, so we're going to divide this in half here to make it easier for us to work with. Now, Sarah has come back with our kettle for the next batch of brittle we're going to make. And I believe this group wants to know how to make 18 pounds of peanut brittle.
Yes, it looks like they do, so I should tell them, right?
You should tell them
Even
how
if
to
it's
do
our
it.
secret?
Yes. Make sure you don't tell anyone our secret recipe, okay?
Yes, okay, this is a secret recipe, so I'm trusting y'all. Please keep it a secret for us, okay? Now, the first thing you're going to need is a copper kettle, just like this one here. Now, into your copper kettle, you're going to have 4 pounds, 1 pounds of refined water, ring to roll, as Rob says, minutes, and roast for about 300
I'm really not sure what that means, but would you like to try?
Yeah, would you all like to hear it backwards?
Sure.
Yeah? Here we go. 4 pounds going right out there.
Okay, I didn't really think that was going to be what we were talking about, but okay. All right, so now this is our 12-pound roller. What I'm doing is rolling this out to about the size of our peanuts. Now, right now, this top side is our hot side. The side against the table is already trying to cool down. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it over. That way, the cold is on top, the heat is on the bottom. Now, what's going to happen after I flip that over? That heat's going to start rising up through the brittle. It's going to help relax the brittle to make it easier to stretch. Now, I want you all to know that we have someone famous up here with me today, and that is my cousin Sarah here, because she just beat all of us in a stretching contest.
Can I tell another name?
Yes,
Okay.
please.
I'm going to tell y'all, I'm such a good stretcher because I can take 18 pounds of peanut brittle, I can stretch it all the way to 32 and a half pounds. You're not impressed.
But that's okay.
Thank you.
Now, to tell you why we stretch our brittle, I'm going to let Sarah tell you our favorite reasoning.
Okay, so the favorite reason we stretch our brittle is because the more we stretch it, well, the thinner it gets. The thinner it gets, the more candy we have, obviously. The more candy we have, the more packages we fill. The more packages we fill, the more money we're going to make.
Yay! More money! You like that, yes?
Thank you.
Now, for the rest of you who didn't really like that idea, that's okay, because we have another reasoning. If you all like this reasoning better, holler out our 2 favorite words, yum yummy, when I'm done telling you.
Yum yummy.
Oh, wait till I tell you.
I'm just practicing.
Practicing. Got it. Got it.
All right, well, the more we can stretch this out, the faster it's going to cool, which means the faster you all are going to get a nice warm sample.
Yum yummy.
They seem to like that idea, didn't they? Yes. Now, I don't know if you all realize how lucky of a group you are today, because you have just witnessed both of us flipping over our pieces of brittle, and if you notice, they both landed on the table,
Yeah.
which does not always happen. Sometimes when we give it a flip, I see that it happened once. It landed in the floor there in front of y'all. Well, we got a little upset about it, but our granny told us, girls, you don't worry about that. Y'all just pick it up, put it in the dish, hand it out. And what do we call those?
We call those floor samples.
And we sell them
Dirt cheap.
dirt cheap. All right, well, moving right along here. Now we're going to cool this down real quick. And we have 3 helpers up here. We have Lawson, Luke, and MK. Can everyone say hi to them? Hi. All right. So, now they have watched us make this batch of candy from the very beginning. They were our tasters at the beginning to make sure it was nice and punchy. They counted out the salt, grains of salt. Now they're going to taste our candy. Because our granny doesn't think she thinks we're biased. We think every batch of candy is a good batch, which it is. But she wants us to have taste testers. So you 3 are our taste testers. You're going to tell us if this is good or a bad batch of candy. And if this is a good batch of candy, you get to share with your friends. Are you all going to be their friends?
Yeah.
All right. Now, if it's a bad batch of candy, you all have just purchased 18 pounds of peanut brittle, which sounds exciting, but bad brittle costs a lot of money around here. And how much are we charging for bad brittle?
Well, bad roll these days is around $372.12.
All right, so here you 3 go. Oh, yeah. Now, bite into it, tell us if it's good or bad. Is it good? Good? Woo! Woo! Are you all going to share that with all your friends? We're not going to really make you do that. We have plenty up here to share. Now, for our 3 helpers, we have certificates certifying them as our candy apprentices, okay? So if
free?
Yummy!
All right, folks, come on down, get some free samples. If anybody would like a fresh batch